What is up, guys? It is James and I am back with another video. So today I took a trade, took a dub, and I made $4,485. It was a pretty quick trade. It lasted like 3-4 minutes, somewhere around there, but pretty quick trade, pretty simple. Um, and yeah, I kind of just want to go over it. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I post all my trade recaps, wins, losses, I show it all. And I'm here just to inspire you guys because I started recording my videos when I was still unprofitable, and now I can say I took my first payout. It was a 10K payout, and I'm looking to hopefully expand and continue to get 5-figure months. So let's hop on over to the charts, and I'll show you what I took today. So here's Top Step. As you can see, my $897 P&L across my 5 XFAs, and then this is the simple trade. This is the 5-minute time frame, but we're going to go on over to trading view and we'll do a little bar replay to recap what happened. So let's hop on over 6:30 Thursday. So always start out my time frame and my pre-market analysis starting out on the higher time frame. So let's actually remove this. Okay. Let's actually just ignore this candle right now because this wick was not here when market opened. It was actually all the way up here. This low right here was not taken, and this low right here was not taken yet. So looking at the market, we've been expanding pretty bullish over the week. We have this new week opening gap that hasn't been filled yet. And then yesterday, Wednesday, we had FOMC. So we started turning bearish and we were right here. We were in this area at pre-market, in this area right here. And I was looking for my draws on liquidity lower. So looking at the overall high time frame analysis, there's no reason for price to really go back up until it rebalances and takes some sort of liquidity lower. So if price is right here, I'm expecting this low right here to get taken. So let's mark that out. I had this low right here. I had this 4-hour unfilled fair value gap to target as well. And then we also had these lows right here that were looking to get taken. So if you go on the higher time frame, 4-hour, this is what we're seeing, pretty bearish. So I was looking to target lower targets going into today. So hop on over to the 1-hour time frame. Yeah, we can bar replay. Bar replay this. All right, so this is kind of what pre-market looked like going today. We were extremely bearish. Do you really expect price, this 1-hour time frame, to look like this candle to close like this, and then just expand up and go upwards and have a candle that looks like this before taking draws on liquidity lower, like this low, this 4-hour right here, and this low right here? No, you expect some type of liquidity get taken, and then it can do whatever it wants. It can reverse higher or it can continue lower, but some sort of liquidity needs to be taken before it can start moving higher if it wants to move higher. So I was completely bearish going to the day, only wanted bearish price action. So hop on over to the 15-minute time frame. Let's hop on over to 6:30 actually. So 6:15. Okay, so 6:30 I believe is right here. All right, so we're at 6:30. So if you look, lower time frame structure, 15-minute time frame. I was looking, this low right here hasn't been taken yet, and we were looking for a retrace before we hit this low. So this was actually perfect because there was this 15-minute fair value gap right here that we can mark out. So I was looking for some sort of retrace into this 15-minute fair value gap at market open. I wanted to see a quick hit into this fair value gap, respect it, and then some sort of displacement candle out of it, targeting this low right here, this previous day low. So hop on over to the 1-minute time frame. And basically, you play one candle, and I had to make the quick decision of entering mid candle right here. I entered 105 right here. I had my stop loss. Actually, it was, okay. I had a $600 stop loss. I went in with 1 mini and my stop loss was right here. So I went in with 1 mini right here, $600 stop loss right here. And then I had my TP at this previous day low right here, which is a 1 to 1.53 RR risk to reward trade. And so here's my reasoning. You may be thinking, well, we never got a tap into this 15-minute fair value gap. Why did you execute that trade? So I had to make the quick decision. I had to use my own discretion. Watching this market open candle form, what do we usually do at market open? So we usually pump or dump if we're pretty close to a drawn liquidity. And when this opened up, this candle started forming. We started getting quick displacement down, and it was basically displacing lower and lower and lower. So I made the quick decision. Are we really going to pump, or not pump, but dump all the way down here, displace all the way down here, and then pump all the way back into this 15-minute fair value gap just to dump all the way and go lower to this previous day low? No, the probability of that happening is unlikely. We're probably, if it's just dumping right here, it's more than likely going to just continue to dump and hit this previous day low before retracing to this 15-minute gap. So I made the quick decision, my own discretion, to enter, sorry about that, to enter mid candle right here and target this previous day low. And yeah, that's what happens. I usually go break even at internal lows, but look at price right here. Look how clear price action is to this low. Nothing is stopping it. There's no fair value gaps on their side, no other highs stopping us, or no other low stopping us from reaching this low. Nothing is stopping us from reaching this low right here. So it's a clear shot to this drawn liquidity. So I decided to not go break even at this low right here. And I just can have my stop up here, because what are the chances of it pumping all the way back up to my stop loss before hitting this drawn liquidity? Not very high chances. Yes, there's a chance, but I was willing to take on the chance, because if I go break even after taking this drawn liquidity, my entry is right here. I'm bound to get wicked at my stop loss, break even right here, and then hitting my take profit. So I did not want to take that chance, and keeping my stop loss right here was a chance I was willing to take. So plain our candle, you see I would have gone break even if I had gone break even right here, but then continue play candles, and once this candle right here closed, that is when I went break even, because we were actually getting candle closures pretty close to drawn liquidity. So I don't want to get edged. I moved my stop loss to break even right here, and I continue hold, and next candle plays out, and I hit a TP of $897. So my TP was like $920, but I don't know why Top Step, I slipped it and I came out with $897 on the day, but I'm not going to complain. But this is what I could have improved on. I don't want to be greedy, but if you continue to play candles, we do have extra draws on liquidity lower. We have this 4-hour gap right here, and then we also had this 4-hour low right here. That's all the way over here. So we had these extra targets that we could have taken, but I'm not going to complain. I got $897. It was already a 1 to 1.53 RR trade, which is pretty good. But if you continue to play candles, you can see we actually just completely dump, and we hit this. If you keep playing candles, you actually see we hit this low by the tick right here, by the tick. Take this low and we completely reverse off of it. So if I had held my trade all the way down here, that would have been like, oh my god, a 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1, a 1 to 5 RR trade. So that would have been insane. one mini, 152 points. That would have been like a 3K P&L across my 5 top up accounts. That would have been a 3,000 times 5, 15K day, which would have been absolutely insane. But nothing wrong with taking profits. What I could have done was I could have trailed my stop loss to above this high so that I would still have guaranteed the $897 take profit that I had, and I could have let it run. And if I had trailed my stop loss right here, I would have never gone wicked out. It would have just completely dumped. And if I had continued to trail my stop loss above this high after taking it, and then I would have hit this. So that is something I can take into account. I journaled that in my journal after taking this trade, but can't complain. It's still a $4,485 day, which is not too bad. Bounced back from yesterday's trade. I did take a loss. If you haven't watched that trade recap, go watch that trade recap. I did take a loss, an avoidable loss that I shouldn't have taken. That trade was not the highest probability trade that I could have taken, but we bounced back with today a higher RR trade. So yeah, that is the trade recap for today. I appreciate you guys for watching if you made it till the end. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Post all my trades, wins, losses. I try to be as transparent as possible. And I'm just documenting my journey as a day trader, posting the come up and what is possible with trading. And I just want to inspire you guys. If you guys are struggling, I've been through the struggle. I almost quit. I almost quit when I blew my X phase a couple months ago, and I'm very glad I didn't quit because I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I quitted. So appreciate you guys for watching. Like the video if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.